All right, welcome to another high intensity interval training class. We are going to work the whole body today. Just some optional equipment. If you need to grab it, go for it. But we've got resistance bands optional to use. Weights we're going to use a few times. You don't need to, but if you have dumbbells or something heavy like 2 water bottles or 2 books that you can hold comfortably, we'll use them. And some water and a mat. All right, let's go. Let's have some fun. My name's Jonathan. Let's get it started here. All right, so we're starting off on the mat towel, lying down for opening Savasana. So you can bring your arms and your legs down and try to get comfortable. And close your eyes if you like. And take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Let it all out. Each exhale, you relax. Inhale again. Really fill up. Then exhale. Just trying to set ourselves up mentally now. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Just commit to this 60 minutes. And open your eyes if you close them. You could wiggle your toes or fingers a little bit. Bend your knees, bring your feet in close to your bum, about hip width distance. We're going to do some warm up here, spinal articulation. You want your ankles under your knees, arms down by your side. Take a deep breath. Exhale, tuck, curl, and slowly peel your hips out. So squeeze your butt to drive this. Holding it in the glute bridge at the top. You should be able to see the tops of your knees. Tuck your chin a little bit. Shoulder blades are on the ground. Feel them down. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. Take your time. Remember, we are warming up here. All right, again, take a deep breath. Exhale, tuck, curl, and lift. So you're tucking your tailbone, thinking tailbone a little bit pointed up towards the ceiling. And lifting up, stomach in tight, pelvic floor muscles tight, like you're in a long bathroom line. Take a deep breath. And exhale, slowly lower down, one vertebra at a time. Nice and slowly, till your hips touch. All right, last time, take a deep breath. Exhale, tuck, curl, and lift. Nice and slow. Again, hold at the top. So make up your mind here to do your best, to not give up, to challenge yourself. And giving up doesn't mean you don't take a break. If you need one, you take one. But then when you're recovered, you join back in. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower down. All the way till your hips touch. All right, so if you want to use a resistance band, now is the time for it. You're going to slide it around your legs, just up above your knees. And again, you don't have to use this. Just going to add a little extra challenge for you. Back to that hip width distance, ankles under the knees, arms down by your side. Here we go, take a deep breath. Exhale, hips up, inhale down. Exhale, up. Inhale down. We're no longer touching the ground at the bottom though, so you're hovering a little bit. Exhale up, inhale down. Moving a little faster than the warm up. Same idea, not higher than you were in the warm up either. Hips in line between knees and shoulders. Down, exhale up, inhale down. Shoulders away from your ears. Keep your stomach in tight. Again, pelvic floor muscles tight. Last 5 of these. 4, 3, 2. Hold your bridge. We're going to flex our feet now. Here we go. Flex and flat. Exhale, flat. Exhale, flex. Inhale, flat. Keep your bridge. Kind of like you're tapping a beat. If you want some music, this is a good time to start your music at home. Once we get into these bridges, flex, flat, flex, flat, flex, flat. Don't want to feel this too much in the knees or the back. And no pain, just really the muscles burning, especially the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your feet flexed now. Just the heels are down and pulse your hips up, up, up. So it's a very small range of motion. Your hips might move an inch. Exhale with each pulse. And you're not coming down from your bridge, right? So the pulse is just a little bit up, a little bit extra squeeze. And then back to where you started, right at the top of the bridge. Stay with this. Meant to get the glutes on fire. And if they're not yet, don't worry, it's coming. But we're starting class with these big muscles. Your glutes are big, important muscles. Good way to get warmed up and ready. Already almost there. Here we go. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Lower everything down so you can hug your knees into your chest or stretch out long, whatever is going to feel good. Just want to release the glutes. All right, next round, wide legs. So you're bringing your feet out wider, outside your hips, maybe all the way to the edge of your mat if you can. Toes point out some. Knees open up too, over the ankles, arms down. Here we go, second round of bridges. Inhale, exhale, hips up, inhale, down. Same thing, not touching the ground. Down, up, and down. Just hovering an inch or so above the ground. Maybe closer, but not touching. Don't want to feel the floor at all. Exhale up, inhale down, up and down. Stomach in tight. Shoulder blades staying down. You can press your arms into the floor. It can help you with the stability here. So you're not rocking so much side to side. The resistance band is going to be a challenge there. Exhale up, inhale down. Here we go, last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your bridge, calf raises. This time heels coming up and down, up and down. Keeping your hips up, just bringing your heels as high up and then down, up and down. And as high in the toes as you can. Trying to work the calves now. We got the front of the lower leg, anterior tibialis before now. Trying to get into the calves, back of the lower leg. And both sides. There's a little hold at the top, right? Up and down. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, hold it on your toes, pulse your hips. Pulse, 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 pulse. A little bit up, 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 up. Right, exhale with each pulse. Again, it's just that little extra squeeze. You should be feeling this outside of the glutes a bit. Working gluteus medius up, up, up. Outer thighs some, just trying to keep the knees open, fighting that resistance. Even if you don't have the band, you're going to feel this outside of the glutes. Up, 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 just best you can. Heels up. If you're not used to doing glute bridges, if you need a break, take a break and then jump back in. It's going to be a little intense, but so good for you. We're coming towards the end of this round. You got this. I'm shaking too. 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Ooh, my goodness. All right, hug your knees into your chest. So good. Working the abductors some there. All right, last round of bridges, we're doing pigeon toe. Big toes touch, heels open, knees together. Can keep the resistance band or ditch it. I'm going to keep it for now. Arms down side. Take a deep breath. Exhale, hips up. Inhale down. This one, make sure your knees stay together the whole time. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. So no gap between your knees. Stomach in tight. That's it. Stay with it. Changing again the angle we're working. A little different for the glutes here. Also, inner thighs have to do some work. Right, to keep your knees together. All right, last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your hips up. Calf raises again. Heels come in. Up, down, up. A little bit faster. Up, up, up. Keep the knees together. Use your exhale. Up, 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 up. And stay with it. Heels up as high as you can each time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the heels up. Pulse your hips. Pulse, 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 pulse. Still knees together. Don't let them open. Even if it means you're not so high in your bridge, keep your knees tight. Just going to be as high as you can with the knees together. Still shoulder blades on the ground. Heels up. Exhale with each pulse. Last round of bridges. Stay strong. And use your exhale with each pulse. It's going to help. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Up, up. Last 15 here. 10 left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Lower everything down. Hug your knees into your chest. Ooh. And then we take the resistance band off. Toss it aside. We are not going to use it again in this class. You can let your knees open if you want. That little inner thigh stretch here. All right. Next, we're moving into abs. So interval training, we're using the Tabata method for a bunch of class. This part, we're going to use it. So 20 seconds, you're going to work really hard. 10 seconds, you rest for abs. So first thing we're going to do is going to make some leg circles. All right, so we're going to do 3 different moves. 1, 2, 3, and then do them again. All right, so we're going to just repeat those 3 moves in sequence. 20 seconds on, 10 off. Our move, so first one, leg circles going clockwise. So here, I'm going to show you each one. You're going to take your arms, hands just a little bit under your bum. Now lift your shoulders up, stomach in tight, long legs, and we're going to make circles going clockwise, right? Like you're drawing a big O or a 0. It might be taller than it is wide, that's okay. You want your lower back to be pretty much on the ground, even though you're rocking a little side to side, but you're not arching your lower back. You got more of a C curve. Then we'll go counterclockwise, same thing, right? So on second round, second set is same thing, other way. Keeping your legs nice and straight. Third round, not second, third round is going to be a leg lift with hip raise. So the last one, same setup. I'm going to start shoulders up, long legs, Pointed toes, gonna lift up, drop your head, hips up. All right, back down. So at the top, you're not trying to bring your feet over past your head, right? We're not doing some kind of shoulder stand here. Not back this way. It's hips up towards the ceiling. So shoulders up when you get low. Up. You want to try to get to vertical and then lift the hips up. All right, here we go. Let's go. Get yourself set up. Hands a little under. Shoulders up. And go. We're going clockwise. So I like to exhale as I lift. Inhale on the way down. And again, just as wide and as tall as you can make your circle. You do not want pain in your back. Change, rest. So next time we're going the other direction in your circle, okay? Counterclockwise. Ready, set, and go. Same movement, just other direction. Keep the legs nice and straight and strong. Toes pointed. If you're feeling too much pressure in the back, don't go so low in your circle. Right, you can stay higher, that's fine, change. All right, next one is our lift and then straight up, right? Trying to lift the hips at the end. Ready, set, and go. So lift. Inhale on the way down, and just as low as you can. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Inhale down. Use your arms on the ground. Change. All right, we're going back through them, right? Clockwise circle next. Ready, set, and go. Again, your best. Keep your shoulders up to help keep the lower back down. Change. Sometimes my lower back feels a little tender too. Not going so low is going to help. Here we go. Ready? Counterclockwise. Set and go. Same thing. Feel it out. All right, find what's working for you. Just as much range of motion as you can. Change. Okay, back to our lift. All right, ready? Get ourselves set up. Ready, set, and go. So lifting up. Hip lifts, just as much as you can with that hip lift. Right, just your best. Maybe you're going higher than I am, maybe you're not. It's all about you. Change. We got one more of those circuits. One more time through. Here we go, ready, set, and go. Clockwise circles. Stay with it. Really focuses on the lower abs here. We're going to feel the obliques working. Change. Ooh. Keeping the shoulders up. We'll feel the upper abs going too a little bit. Ready, set, and go counterclockwise. Same thing. But the leg lift really focusing on the lower abs. Think below the belly button. Really notice where you feel it, how you feel it. Change. All right, we got one more leg lift with that hip raise. Ready, set, and go. This one too, just getting as low as you can on the way down. All about you. Just trying to get that hip raise at the end and try to use as little momentum as you can. Change. Woo. All right, we're changing it up. All right, timer reset. We are going into some side plank. This one's going to be a hold. You can fold your mat up if you need to, or doing it on the forearm. Palm down, or you can do a fist. I like palm down to keep the forearm relaxed. Long body, options with your feet. And you can stack your feet on top of each other. You want your shoulder over your elbow here. Stretch up tall, or you can bring your top foot in front of the bottom foot, or bend your leg, bringing the top leg up higher, foot up higher, and use it for a little extra support. All right, here we go. Ready? Pick your side, either side. Ready, set, and go. Bring it up. Hips up towards the ceiling. You're pressing your forearm into the ground. Even though the forearm is relaxed, think of pressing that into the ground. So not just the weight on the elbow. Feet are flexed, stomach in, butt tight. Nice and long, right? Straight line, shoulders, hips, ankles. I don't know, if you have your top leg off, really think of that bottom leg ankle. That's the one that's in line. Stretch up tall, making sure hips and shoulders are stacked vertically, not rolling in. Right, nice and straight, nice and strong. Hips up, fight for this at the end. You got it. You got it. A few more seconds. Last 5. Good, 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 good. Change. All right. We're down. We're going to do some deep swimmers. This one, long legs, long arms. Lying down on your belly. Working the back. Glutes and shoulders some, but mainly back. Just sliding my weights a little bit. All right, so you want to stretch your arms and legs out. Almost like you're a superhero, but open them a little bit. So they're kind of passing through the corners of your mat. Slide down a little too. All right, from here, we're going to lift opposite arm and leg. Notice leg and arm are straight. They come up. So you don't want to bend your knee. Straight leg. All right, lifting your chest too. Here we go, 30 seconds, then we're going right into forearm plank. We'll jump in. Sounds like what it is, right? For plank on the forearms. And I'll tell you more about it as we go. Ready, set, and go. 30 seconds here. Exhale, lift, inhale, down. You don't have to look forward. Think neck in line with your spine. And change. All right, going into forearm plank. So, elbows are under your shoulders, parallel forearms, toes tucked under. Ready, set, and go. 1 minute. Bringing the hips up, nice and long body here. Parallel forearms again, palms down. You can do fists here too. I like palms down, fingers spread out, right? Feel the floor. Eyes a little forward, look at the floor between your hands. Breathe, breathe, breathe. If you have to walk your toes forward or back a little bit, go for it. And toes should be pretty tucked under, heels are pressing back. Shoulders over the elbows. We're past halfway. Just breathe and stay with it. Breathe and stay with it. All right, whole body working, especially core. You got the shoulders and chest involved here. Got your legs. Last little bit. And change. All right, back down for deep swimmers. Same as before, long legs and arms. Ready, set, and go. Exhale as you lift leg and arm up. Inhale down. Try not to rush, right? Change. All right, we are coming up to high plank. We're going to do a little different thing here. We're going back to Tabata method, 20 seconds on, 10 off. This plank, you can either hold high plank for the 20 seconds. If you want to hold it straight through, it'll be 2 minutes total. Otherwise, we're doing something that's going to challenge the abs a little more in here. So from high plank, my wrists under the shoulders, long legs, long body, just like before. You're going to bring your right knee forward towards your right forearm. Lift up, back down, and back out. Then left side, left knee up and down and back. So notice knee comes up, and a crunch up and down and back. All right, so plank when both feet are back, and one knee at a time, bringing them up towards the forearm, lifting like you want to trace a line with your knee, up your forearm towards your elbow or upper arm, and then lower back down. All right, here we go. You can also, again, hold plank. Ready, set, and go. So 20 seconds. Right knee up, lift, down, and back. Forward, up, down, and back. And so it's 4 components. And back. Alternating legs. Back. Just as much crunch up as you can. Change, rest. Right, just as far up as you can lift the knee. Round 2. Ready? Get set. And go. So usually when I say get set, you should be getting into a position so you're ready to go. Right? Like the runner at the start. Don't want to be late. Even if you think, no, I just want to wait. Just start, change, right? Just start when we start. You can always stop early if you need to, but give yourself the opportunity. Ready, set, and go. Right, the opportunity to work the whole time. If you sell yourself short in the beginning, there's no making up. Right? So use your time. Change. Right? And then you get this rest. So we've got one more round of these, and we're going back down for deep swimmers. Ready, set, and go. Again, no rush. Just keep breathing. I like to big exhale as I crunch up. Whatever you can do. Change. Ooh, all right. Coming back down onto our bellies for those deep swimmers. Here we go. Long legs, long arms. And go. 30 seconds. Again, not bending the leg or arm that lift. And lift your chest. We are trying to work the back here. Change. All right, we are going to go to side plank on the other side. All right, so whatever side you did before, just flip it over so you got the other side up and other side down, right? You're all opposite. All right, here we go. Sometimes the words don't come out so well when I'm doing this with you. Here we go. Ready, set, and go. But you know what I mean. Same form. So elbow right under your shoulder. Palm down if you can. Stretch up. Again, find what works for you with the feet. Challenge yourself. Right? This is going to be more challenge for stability with the top foot on top of the bottom foot. It's also a little bit too much pressure on my bottom foot for me. But if you can do it, go for it. This front foot, top foot in front, a little more stability. And obviously bending the top leg is going to give you even more stability and give you a little extra help if you're having trouble keeping the hips up. That is the goal. Hips up, 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 off the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Getting through it, almost there. Press your forearm into the ground, so not so much pressure on the elbow, Not resting on that bottom shoulder, right? Work, push up, hips up, 5 seconds. And change. All right, we're gonna stay down here for a little more abs, just because they're so important. We're gonna stay down. All right, so a little bit more ab work we're gonna do back to Tabata method. All right. We are gonna do some penguin toe taps. So from here, knees are bent a bunch, right? Feet are in kind of close to your bum. You're gonna lift your shoulders up, suck your stomach in tight, and reach towards your toes. Notice side to side, straight arms. Lower back on the ground. Shoulder blades stay up the whole time. All right, here we go. We got 6 rounds. Ready, set, and go. So exhale as you reach, inhale back. You don't have to pause in the middle. And it's your pace, but really try to reach as far as you can. Keeping the shoulders up. Change, a little rest. All right, we got round 2. Ready, set, and go. Oh, those 10 seconds feel so nice. These 20 seconds can feel nice too. If you're feeling a burn in the belly here, that is so good. That's what you want. If you're not yet, that's okay. Change, right? We got 4 more sets. Looking to feel it in the obliques, kind of high in the abs with this one. Here we go, round 3, ready. Shoulders up and go. Really reach for the toes too, especially if you're not feeling the abs. If you're not feeling that crunch in the sides as you reach, try to reach a little further. Change. Whew. All right, halfway through them. Ready? Shoulders up and go. Keep using your breath. Keep trying to pull your belly in, even though it wants to push out usually. Try to suck it in. Working that deep layer of your abs. Transverse abdominis. Change. That layer kind of wraps around, almost like a girdle, but super good for keeping your back supported. Ready? Shoulders up and go. Not part of the abs you'll ever see, but you want to make sure it works because it's so important. So again, stomach in, chin stays off your chest. You can think of looking up towards the ceiling, right down below, change, down in front of you. Again, the words are failing sometimes. Here we go, last round though. Ready, set, and go. Those words are failing. Last round. Last dedicated ab move. Best that you can right here. Really reach. Change. All right. Grab a sip of water if you like. We are going to come up to standing. So we're going to do most of the rest of the class standing up. I need my water too. All right. It's the dumbbell portion of class 2. So if you have them, grab them. If you don't worry. We're going to use them for one move, this first move, which is a single leg deadlift. So holding on to both weights. Important things here. We're going to make sure our hips stay square. So if you're on a mat facing forward, hips are facing that way. We're trying not to twist too much here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with left leg on the ground here. And then a little bend in that left, or actually here, I'll just start right knee so that you can see better. Right leg bent a little bit. Going to bring the left leg, knee up to your chest. From here, and this is going to take some balance, so don't worry, That right knee's bent. Gonna lean forward, keeping your chest up, stomach in tight. Left leg is going back. All the way down. Think like you want to get down to about mid-shin here. Whoop, I'm gonna fall. That's normal, it's okay, it's okay. Looking towards the floor here. Right, so down, if you can, that left leg can go all the way straight, foot flexed, and then coming back up, knee to chest, or knee up. Right, so important things here. Hips staying square also means that when you bend forward, I'll show you on the other foot. Right, when you bend forward, you want to make sure here too, your pelvis isn't turning. So just go as far as you can. You can keep that right leg bent, but as soon as you start to have to turn to go too far, right, come back to where you can. Otherwise, going as low as you can. Well, you know, as close to that mid-shin area as you can. All right, standing leg bent. Here we go. So we're going to do 4 on one side, then we'll switch. Ready? And I'm going to start with my right leg first. Set. And go. So the right knee's bent. And inhale as you lower down. Keep your chest up. Again, just to that mid-shin if you can. Exhale. Come up. No rush. No rush. Feel the pelvis. You don't want to look ahead too. Right, as you're coming down, change. As you're coming down, your head is not looking ahead. You're keeping your neck in line with your spine. Here we go, round 2. Ready, set, and go. Same leg. Same leg. Inhale. It's okay if you do one of these really well in the set. Just feel that pelvis, right? It's not turning, not tilting. Keep the bend in your right knee. Change. And balance is going to be tricky. That's okay. It's part of where you're working on. Same side. Right leg. Ready, set, and go. You can also do this with 1 weight instead of 2. That is okay. Keep your stomach in. Notice my spine not rounding. Right? My lower back is keeping that natural curve. I'm not collapsing. You don't want to collapse either. Change. I'm doing 1 more on this side. We're going to get legs and glutes working pretty much today. Stay with it. Ready, set, and go. Last one on this side. So right leg is the one working. Again, not looking too far ahead. Whoa. See, I tried to pick up the pace, started to lose my balance. It's okay. Do your best. Change. Always a good idea to finish your rep if you start one. All right, switching sides. Ready, set, and go. So now left knee is bent. You're feeling it out again, right? Other side might be different. Find the depth that you can handle. And again, keep your left knee bent. My left leg balance, not as good. That's okay. Change. And again, we're working a lot of muscles, so it's going to be a challenge for the balance. Ready, set, and go. Same leg. And don't let the hips turn. If that means you can't extend the right leg all the way behind you, don't worry. Go where you can. Feel it out. Feel it out. Every day is different. Change. Every day different. You also don't have to do this with weights. But if you've been doing it, you're almost there, right? Last 2 rounds. Here we go. Ready? Go. Last 2 rounds. It'll help the balance too if you find a spot to focus. Keep the chest up. Don't let the hips turn. Not a huge bend in that knee. Change. Right? The standing knee is not a huge bend. All right, last round. Ready, set, and go. Last one. Make it your best one. And by that I mean best form. As much range of motion as you can do. Whatever pace you can handle. I'm not even extending my right leg all the way because I'm having trouble keeping the pelvis in line. change. Gonna finish out my rep. All right, you can put the weights down. We're gonna stay standing and do some cardio, wide leg half burpees. Do these almost every class, so get used to them. No jump, no push-up. Wide legs, actually, the first 4 rounds we are gonna do push-ups. Sorry, spoke too fast. Wide legs, arms up, inhale, squat down, put your hands down. Exhale, you can step or float your feet to plank. Then inhale down in your push-up, exhale, push up. Inhale, step or float forward. Exhale up from the squat. So you can walk your feet, right, one at a time. You can also go to your knees for the push-up once you get back there. That is totally okay. Back to the toes and back up. We got 8 rounds total. So first 4, getting a push-up in. Ready? Start towards the front of your mat. Wide legs, arms up, and go. So inhale down, exhale back. Inhale down the push-up, exhale push up. Inhale forward, exhale up. Your pace. The primary goal, cardio, but we're getting push-ups in, so no jump. Notice no jump. Right, when you get forward, change. Just exhale up from your squat, arms up. Feet stay down. Ready? Round 2. Set. And go. Keep breathing. The main goal here is cardio in this one, but we're getting our push-ups in now, so we're not going to do them later. Not an upper body focus today. Change. All right, so 2 more rounds with push-ups. We're going to get a little more legs and glutes still. Ready? Arms up and go. Just make sure you're getting all the way to plank and all the way to squat. Right, want to pass through squat every time. You got this. And change. Last one with push-ups. Again, doing best you can. Arms up. Go. Try to be light on your toes. And change. All right, no more push-ups. So just to plank and right back up. Ready? Arms up and go. Still stepping or floating the feet. You can even mix that up as you need. Right, if you need to slow it down, step. If you're feeling good, pick it up. Change. So it's your pace, but you hear me. You want to move, you want to push this a little bit. Ready, arms up and go. This is cardio. So working heart and lungs. And interval cardio, so effective. Let's get it done. Change. All right. Last 2 rounds. You got this. Ready? Arms up. And go. Your pace. Just stay doing something, right? Find that challenge right now. The challenge in this moment. And change. So it's the last 20 seconds coming up. The last burpees. You got this. Here we go. Arms up. Make up your mind now. Go. All right, get it done now. You already set aside the time. You already put in this much time. Stay with it. Last seconds and change. All right. you need another set, go grab it. We're gonna get into the back of the body a little bit here. We're gonna do some reverse plank, just 4 sets. So this one, you're gonna sit with your legs out in front of you, like we're watching at the beach, right? Watching the waves. Hands behind you. Fingers can point out to the sides. From here, you want your hands about shoulder width. I'm still catching my breath too from those burpees. Again, that's what you want though. Right, you want to feel that effort. From here, you're gonna just lift your hips up, right? Plank, but reverse, so chest towards the ceiling. So here, I'm gonna exhale. Legs are straight, toes pointed, hips up, look up. So not chin tucked, not relaxing your head back, right? Just long neck. And we're gonna hold. I'll tell you more as we're doing it. Ready? Here we go. Get yourself into your lounge position. Fingers point towards the sides. Ready? And go. 20 seconds. Squeeze your butt. Legs are straight. Lift up. If this is really not happening, right? Your hips are down, you cannot get them up. Bend your knees. Do more of a tabletop, all right? As close as you need them. Same thing though, squeeze your butt, chest up. Press your chest towards the ceiling, change. Now this one too, you're looking to put in the effort. Not trying to find that spot where you're relaxing this so much. Ready? Second round, and go. So squeeze your butt, stomach in, press against the floor. And we're not sinking our chest down. And on my hips staying too. Press your chest up. Breathe, stomach in, working the whole back side of the body here. Point your toes, hips up, chest up, change. All right, 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds, and then we're gonna move to a wall. Ready, set, and go. Round 3. Find whatever breath works for you. I like to not exhale fully here because I feel like I deflate a bit. Change. Right, so I let a lot of air out, but not everything, and then I fill back up. Ready? Last round. Maybe that'll work for you too. Ready, set, and go. Again, straight arms, press into the ground. Look up to the ceiling, give yourself a smile here. You are working your whole body today. Change, hips down. And shake out the wrists, roll the wrists if you need to. All right, so the next one I said we're gonna move to a wall. We are gonna do a wall sit. So you just wanna find a wall that has some space or a door. Make sure if it's a door, it's not one people are coming through soon. I've used this door here behind me a number of times. No one's out there, so it's safe. Or find wall, right? Whatever works. But what we're gonna do is a wall sit. Same thing, 20 seconds on, 10 off. And start with your feet away from the wall. Think about thighs length, right? Knee to hip. That's what you're looking for. And I've done this a bunch, so I know it's roughly where the rug starts for me. You're gonna feel it out, right? Lean back against the wall. I'm gonna lower down until you're sitting in a chair. So think thighs parallel to the ground, feet are about hip width distance, and then we're gonna stay. Right, chest up. You can use your hands to push back up or slide yourself back up, whatever works. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and we'll start getting into position, go. So we are going to do 8 rounds of this. Chest up, stomach in, hands wherever you need. You can put them on your legs, just try not to push. Right, try to use your upper body here, not the arms to support you. Right, your core is keeping your chest up. Change, come up. I like to leave my feet in the same spot too. Just helps, right, if you get the right spot. All right, ready, so round 2, get set up. And go, we're in it, 20 seconds already. And just breathe here, right? In through your nose, out through your mouth. You want your shins fairly vertical. I'm just realizing my feet are maybe a little too far from the wall. That's okay, you can adjust and change. And coming back up. Shake the legs out. This one, we're really gonna feel the thighs. All right, ready? Round 3. Coming back and go. We're in it. 20 seconds. If you're burning, that is good. Right, thighs burning means it's changing. Right? The muscles are gonna change. Keep breathing. Chest up. And change. Coming back up. And you can shake the legs out a little bit. Let's shake them a little bit, tap them. Here we go, ready, set, and go. Round 4. Means we're almost halfway. The last big move of class. We're gonna cool things down and stretch after this. So stay with it. Thighs are working again. We've been trying to target the hips, all different angles here. Now we're really getting into the quads. Change. And by trying to work legs and hips to keep them healthy. If they're not healthy, trying to work them into that good healthy state. Ready? Coming back down, set, and go. Round 5. Just keep in mind what you're doing today, right? The things you're doing today, make change tomorrow and the day after. Right? You're not doing this now for now, right? You're doing this for later. Change, right? Like you're putting money in the bank, right? You're putting money in your legs right now. Investing in your leg strength and endurance. Ready, set, and go. We've gone hiking a lot with my son, who's getting kind of big for it now, but he always liked to ride on my shoulders for hikes. And you know, as they get bigger and heavier, and you're carrying 40, 50, 60 pounds on your shoulders, the legs have to work extra hard. Change. Maybe you're not doing that, but you're doing something, right? Maybe you want to pick your kid up. Maybe you want to just be able to pick up a big bag of rice. Get the strength. Ready, set, and go. There you go. Off the soapbox now. And you got to put in the effort. And this is it. This is your time. You got this. We're almost to the end. Second to last set, and we only have a couple seconds left in this one. Ready? Change. So one more. Can you do it for 20 seconds? Yes, I think you can, right? Ready, set, and go. If you really can't stay as low, move up a little bit. Do what you can for this time. It's gonna shake. And maybe it starts to feel like I'm gonna give out. They're gonna give out, they're not. Less than 10 seconds. Work for it. Chest up. Stomach in, you got this, so strong at home. And change, there you go. That's how you do it. All right, we're gonna come down to our mats, slowing things down. So we usually do some kind of active recovery. Today we're just gonna move right into stretching with these muscles that we've been working on, warming up a ton. All right, so we're gonna do a fixed firm pose, which we do in our 26 and 2 yoga classes. Towards the front of your spine, you're gonna sit down Japanese style, or think kneeling position, right? Knees together, feet are closer on your heels. Then what you wanna do is lean forward a little bit and open your feet. Sit between your heels, just gently. Use your arms. Notice I put my arms back to lower myself down. If you've got knee or ankle issues here, definitely use your hands, move slowly. You're trying to let your hips rest to the floor. If they don't worry. Heels with the hips. Can open your knees if you need to, but making sure heels and hips are touching, toes, tops of your feet on the floor and toes going straight back. Then from here, if you can, hands to your feet and start to ease back, one elbow at a time. Take your time though. Take your time. One elbow, then the other elbow. Keep your knees down, even if they are open, right? Mine had to open up a little bit more even to get here. Big stretch in the quads, stretch around the knees. Drop your head back. If you can get your head on the floor, then try to get your shoulders on the floor. I'm not there today, but just listen to my words. So if you can get your head down, now you're trying to rest your shoulders down. Just make sure knees stay down. If your shoulders are down and your knees are down and you can relax your upper body, then bring your arms over your head. Only if your shoulders are on the ground. Bring your arms up and grab your elbows with your hands. So think forearms above your head. Tuck your chin and lift your chest and stomach up. Actively pull your elbows towards the ground if you're there. And breathe. Right, relax the legs. Really try to relax into the stretch. Maybe you feel the hip flexors stretching, quadriceps stretching, tops of the feet, your ankles. Take 2 nice deep breaths here. Exhale. 1 more nice deep breath. Then put your hands back to your feet. Use your elbows, your arms to push forward and come up. All the way forward. We're going to come onto the hands. Bring your feet back to plank. All right, from here, press back into your downward dog. Stretching the backs of the legs some. Trying to drop your heels towards the floor. And then pedal your knees. All right, now we're going to bring left leg up behind you. Bring your left knee up between your hands. Think this is pigeon prep, so not proper pigeon. Drop your right knee down, point your right toes. Drop your hips towards the floor. You can do a proper pigeon if you're ready for that. Drop to your forearms. This one we can do without, if you can't drop to your forearms even, just stay up on the hands. But this one you can kind of do without extra equipment generally. Just feel it out, right? Trying to rest your hips down. You can drop your head, support your head with your hands however you need. And try to relax into the hips. So a big stretch now for your glutes on the left side, outer thigh. So take 2 more nice deep breaths here. All right, and then start to lift your head. And come gently back up onto your hands. Tuck your right toes. We're just going to switch sides. So we're going to bring the left leg back through downward dog. Right leg up. Bring your right knee up in between the hands. Drop your left knee down. Point your left toes. Chest up. Dropping your hips towards the floor. Left leg is straight back. And you can start to come to your forearms. You can drop your head. And relax here. Breathe. Each exhale is a chance to relax into the hips, relax into that stretch. You're also using your arms for support, so you can use them to help you take pressure off if you need to. And push into the ground with the arms to try to take some pressure off the hips. 2 more nice deep breaths here. And start to push your way back up onto your hands. Right foot back through downward dog. And come back down to plank. Do a little chaturanga, so down to the floor. Push up, upward dog, upward facing dog, look up. Straight arms. Breathe. Flat that back. Child's pose. Arms stretch forward, feet are together, close, knees open a little bit. Chin forward. Just a nice deep breath here. All right, and that is it. We're going to work our way into final Savasana. It's how we finish every class. Lie down on your mat, your towel, arms down, legs down. You can close your eyes again if you like. And so just take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. I try to completely relax here. You did your best today, and your best is always good enough. Your best is all you can ever ask, all you can hope for, and it is enough to make change. It is enough to make improvements for next time. Just take your time here as long as you need, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day. Namaste.